comic enthusiasts. Welcome back to HC Comics, your gateway to the colorful and captivating world of comics. Today, we're embarking on the next exciting chapter of this comic series together. Wishing you all some relaxing moments as we dive into HC Comics adventure. Returning to the main developments of the story, in this episode, we start with the scene.
Teenage Mercenary 101. 032 recently came across some intel regarding that SW Corp you're involved with. So he dug deeper just to be safe. That's how we got the startling info. Someone from SW was seeking an assassin, and I made contact through an alias and received this. They requested my services in order to kill the woman in the photo. One of the people you're currently guarding. And the client. This woman was WHO it turned out to be. But after some more digging, we found out she was working for this man. But we don't have proof that YEONGHO Sin made the order just yet. 005 is out to get decisive proof. The woman WHO put out the contract is staying in the hotel NEXTDOOR. People tend to keep a trail saved in cases like this where they're likely to take the fall. There, the file's downloaded, targets arriving soon, so hurry out of there.
It's done.
I quite envy your grandfather. I got it. Gia's bodyguard? That kid's here alone to see me?
Yes, sir. I did intend to send him away, but I thought you should know. Shall I send him away?
No, bring him in. I'm curious to know what brought him here. Yes, sir. Why is that kid here? Could he be trying to offer me some intel on Gia? I was sure I'd heard wrong when my assistant mentioned you. What brings you all the way here? Hold on. I need to take this call. Chairman, to what do I owe this pleasure? YONGHO. Yes, grandfather. You crossed a line you shouldn't have crossed. Chairman, I'm not sure I understand what. Come, now. You hired someone to kill Gia, didn't you? How did he? Grandfather, what are you saying? I possibly do such a thing to my own little sister. Do you truly believe I would mention this on mere conjecture? Then he has proof. Cease all your operations and come in. I won't be doing that, sir. They're my achievements. I built it all myself. And if you attempt to bring me down, I will fight back with everything I've got. It'll split SW into pieces and company value will plummet. Whatever proof you have against me won't hold up in any legal capacity. And only lead to insufferable damage for the company if it were made public. Just think of what that could do to the lives of all those employees you cherish, sir. But you already have. Isn't that why you're telling me to come quietly? I will not go back. Not ever. Shit, how the hell did he know? Please bring YEONGHO to me as I ax. We'll make arrangements for your return flight. Yes, sir. I don't believe it. Did you come here to take me back? Priceless. I really don't know what's gotten into the old man. What good will sending a little kid after me possibly do? What did he tell you as he sent you here? That I just nod my head and follow you back? No. Huh. Then he told you to drag me back by force, did he? Get this bastard out of my office. Yes, sir.
Code INVIP room. Code A. Do you copy? All units report.
What is it?
Sir, none of the agents are responding.
What? Teenage Mercenary 102. What do you mean, none of them are responding?
There's no way they'd all go dark like this.
What are you doing? What are you aiming at him for all of a sudden?
There's no reasonable explanation for all units failing to respond, sir. Our communication signals were running fine when I brought him up.
Then.
He's not here alone.
What?
You're from that.
Don't move. I couldn't understand why grandfather put some random kid on security until now. I'm never going back to Korea, so get lost unless you want to die here. And tell grandfather, the next time he does something like this, I won't hold back. So he better give up any notion of taking me away. There's no way he'll let up, since I ordered a hit on Gia. He might even try to lock me up somewhere cut off from the outside world. No, not after everything I endured to build this. Not when I could have had SW for myself. Stop right there. I'll kill you. You little bastard. I won't shoot you?
Oh, seems a bit silly that we're not using guns against this trigger-happy bunch.
Can't be helped, given WHO we're dealing with. Makes sense. They were all bodyguards, anyway. Not assassins. We covered all our tracks in the building and the surrounding area. Feels a little strange to be on the move altogether again. Is it just me? Time to head back. Please forgive me, Father. I'm to blame for this, for failing to raise my children right. I don't know how you found out, but I cannot turn a blind eye this time. YONGHO crossed a line that should never be crossed. Of course not, sir. Of course you shouldn't let this slide. YONGHO is my son and Gia is my daughter. How can family dream of harming each other? If you don't, sir, I will punish him myself for this. This must not be overlooked. I'm only here to offer you my sincere apologies. Because I've failed to control my own children. No parent has control over their children. And YONGHO has been his own man for quite long now. I'm very sorry, Father. Truly, I am. YONGHO, that goddamn fool.
Ijin, you're back.
Did you have a nice time with your old friends? I did.
Put your stuff down and go wash up. Grandpa's cooked up a bunch of delicious food for you.
Now, I made dishes you like too, Dayan. It's not just for Ijin.
It's okay, I get it.
Teenage Mercenary 103. Call off the engagement? That's right. Dad, what are you even saying? Then why have me get engaged to him in the first place? I know, SW needed the influence of a military family to get into munitions. But we're past that stage now, aren't we? SW Munitions is still in its developing stages, but the biggest hurdles are past us. But backing out on a promise like that could cause more problems. I've got it all taken care of. And I've already lined up a better match for you that'll make the trouble worthwhile. Dad, does this have anything to do with Youngho? I heard about Youngho stepping down, and how he's nowhere to be found. There's no way he chose to step down of his own accord. So what exactly is going on? He crossed a line he shouldn't have crossed. That's all you need to know. Nevertheless, we can't just break off the engagement like this. Gia. Youngho may have caused trouble, but his shoes are quite big to fill. We must take drastic measures in order to protect the company. Just know that I'll make all the necessary arrangements. This is great, since the chairman's frustrations are focused on Youngho. Step I was losing patience with him step anyway. Boy thinks he can go after my job. Everything will fall into place if I can just get Gia under control. I'll have to make it so the other family breaks off the engagement first. Break off the engagement? Pleased to meet you. Hamchin Kang's the name, ma'am. -0. Cop, don't mind me, please. Pretend I'm not here. Please don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. But I'll stay here with you if you feel unsafe. We'll need to leave now for the next appointment, Ms. Sin. Find out where Youngho is. But do it quietly. Yes, madam. Break off the engagement. We only met a few times and it really is just a business arrangement for both families. But then why do I feel so uneasy about it? Ijin. Yes, ma'am. What kind of a person would you say the major is? I can't say that I know everything about the major. But he's a genuinely good person. And he's also the person I trust most. Well, if someone as stiff as you speaks so highly of him, I guess he really is a good person. We're playing hooky today. It's been too long, Ijin. You doin' all right? Yes, sir. How have you all been? Same as always. We had no idea you were working for the Major's fiancé. What a lady. Who knew the Major was engaged to such a beautiful woman? Even the Major has a sweetheart, but I've got nobody. Glare Ijin, don't tell me you're dating too. Well, you've visited me often where I work, so I can do the same, can't I? Oh, sure. Is it a bad time? Or should I not have come at all? No, of course not. I was just caught by surprise is all. Well, Beam, I just thought I'd stop by. Right. The ride over took longer than I expected, so I just wanted to say hello before heading back. Say, is there something on your mind? Added. Pardon? I can't quite put my finger on it, but you seem different than usual. Could he tell from my expression? I don't know what it could be about. But I'm afraid I won't be of much help. The truth is that I don't really have much saved up. Toto. And the family land isn't something I can sell off at my discretion. But I guess you know that already, haha. I'm just a soldier and don't know much about how the world works, and you're far more accomplished and capable than I am. I'm sorry to say this, I am. But I probably won't be of much help to you. That said, please know that whatever happens, I will always be on your side. Even if your own family were to turn against you, you can count on me being by your side. I'm sorry that this is all I have to offer you. Thank you. There is one favor I'd like to ask of you. Anything at all. Please break off the engagement with me. Teenage Mercenary 104. Oh, I understand. You're not gonna ask me why? You couldn't have anticipated such a sudden. I'm sure you have your reasons, Gia. Gee. But we should say that I asked to break off the engagement first. You could find yourself in a bind if you become responsible for calling it off. If you'll let me, I'll bring it up with my family when the time is right. It's done, then. The Major isn't suited for this world anyway. I only rushed to tell him to stop Dad from doing something foolish. I can't make the Major take the backlash for this too. Bleep bleep. It's not like you to call your old man, Gia. Especially not when we just saw each other hours ago. I just told the Major. I told him I want to break off the engagement. You told him already? Why would you do that, when we need to make it look like they're responsible? How can you head the company when you have such little foresight, G? I told him because I saw exactly what was coming. I didn't want you to hold him accountable for our change of heart. And when did you tell him? See, I spoke with him in person and I'm heading back now. It must have been hard to tell him in person. You did good. I'll reach out to his family formally and discuss things with them. You did good. It's not like him, Mr. Park. Yes, ma'am. Send Ijin the files on Mr. Choi right away. Yes, ma'am. Ijin. The nerve of her pulling something like this without consulting me. Not one of these damn kids will do as I say. Mr. Choi, put that plan into motion, right away. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sigh. I'm not sure what's with him. He's been like that since yesterday. Maybe he got dumped? That'd be my guess too. Poor Major Kong. I feel so bad for him. Damn it, Grandpa. You can't just go promising your grandson away to some random woman in this day and age. Awkward. I'll bet she looks nothing like that picture in person. Clack. Hello. Even better in person? Pardon? Damn it, just my luck. You plan on finishing that all by yourself? Glug glug. It might go down smoother if you share it with me. Oh, I'd rather drink alone, if you don't mind. Clatter. I'm sorry, sir. Watch where you're going. I guess I'll leave you to it, then. Perhaps you should stop now, sir. You, huh? What are you doing here? Ijin. I think you've had enough, sir. Yeah, okay. I don't want you to see me like this over something like getting dumped. Ijin. I'm sorry you had to see me so drunk. That's okay, sir. Mr. Choi attends to my father, Vice Chairman Sing-ho Sin. The Vice Chairman is bound to try something in the next few days, and he'll probably get it done through that man. So keep an eye on Mr. Choi. Let me get this straight. They slipped him something in his drink and tried to make him out a criminal? That's correct, and all right. Stay with him, just in case something else comes up. Yes, ma'am. Teenage Mercenary 105. I believe they were planning to drug his drink and frame him for a crime. Dad was quick about it, like I feared. Still, I never thought he'd take it this far. I wouldn't worry, ma'am. You know that Ijin can handle this. Bleep. The Major? Why is he calling at this hour? Ijin said he was fast asleep when he left. I really loved you, Gia. Failed? I apologize, sir. Complications arose when an acquaintance of Hamshin Kong got involved. I'm afraid they weren't as meticulous due to the sudden change in schedule. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again, sir. This is your last chance, Choi. The next time you make excuses, I'm through with you. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I left it to the boys while I was away, and they weren't as prepared as I. Left it to the boys, eh? You little piece of shit. I let you rotten thugs handle some business for me, and now you think I'm some sort of chump, eh? If I give you an order, I expect you to take care of it yourself. Not a single person to depend on. What are you doing here this late? Clack, clack, I have something to discuss with you. What more is there to say? Dad, when will you be heading back home? Not until I'm finished with some business here. Why do you ask? Because I'd rather that you just left. What? For Pernero, that business you're attending manhwa to. I'm asking you to just drop it and leave. Gia. My mind is troubled enough as it is with Youngho's fiasco. Don't you go adding to my burdens too. You don't have to take on those burdens, Dad. Lalabaran, we're not children anymore. You can't expect a father to just ignore his children. I'm just saying we should set the record straight. You're not troubled by your children, but by members of SW management failing to do your bidding. Because you expect management, who happen to be your children, to listen to you without any objections. And of course they should. A leader has to harden themselves in order to run a corporation in this world. It's a grave responsibility and there's too much at stake. Which is why you shouldn't compromise this matter of yours for the sake of sentimentality. I'm afraid you're misunderstanding my reasons, Dad. It's not because of sentiment. It's because I believe your actions will pose a liability to the company. What? Perhaps it's from all your years spent overseas, but I believe you're gravely underestimating that family. Snicker still got that young, fighting spirit in you, huh? All right, I understand what you're getting at. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jay, because I have no intention of heeding your advice on this. This is why I keep telling you that you need more experience. Tilda, I know very well of your keen sense for business, but that's not all it takes in this world. You've always been capable and stood out years ahead of your peers. You've also enjoyed more influence and power than most because of the SW name. Speeding through the fast track of success all your life. But it also means that you've never had to go against someone more powerful than yourself, like you're doing in this very moment. I am vice chairman of SW. Tell me, why should I listen to you? Gia, at times, a person has to prove themselves through action, not just words. Bleep. It's mine. It's done. I've secured photographic evidence as well. Good job. Dad, it seems like Mr. Choi is pretty injured. You might want to pay him a visit, make sure he's okay. Excuse me? He's a close associate of yours, isn't he? Moss. That phone call just now. You've grown, Gia. Let's just say that I'm not at the age where you can call the shots for me anymore. Have a safe flight home, Dad. Mos, I've got a full schedule and I won't be able to see you off. Clack clack. Wasted. When did I get home? Oh, right, I got drunk and Ijin brought me home. Ding dong. Ding dong. Clank. What? You've been sleeping all this time? Huh? Yes. I've been working all night. Let's go grab a bite. I've been up working all night and I'm starving. Sure.
So, that wraps up this chapter, folks. I'm concluding the video right here. Stay tuned for the thrilling developments in the next episode. And don't forget to show your support with a like and subscribe, fueling my motivation to bring you even more captivating comic chapters in the future. Until next time, happy reading!